Hi, this is Aaron Jones with Coldwell Banker Realty, and I know many of you have concerns about what's been happening with COVID-19 and coronavirus, and maybe even have some questions related to the housing market and what's happening. One of the biggest questions that I receive right now is, Aaron, are we in a housing crisis? And I can emphatically say no, and give you some supporting evidence for that. The first thing is that home prices are rising, but at a responsible level. In the Rochester area, we're experiencing a gain year over year of about 6%, and that is encouraging because it's a little bit different than what was happening in the early 2000s. In the early 2000s, home prices were being inflated artificially through appraisals and through other unnatural steps. And so the gains then were anywhere from about 10 to 15% year over year. Here with a 6% increase, and we've seen that track in the last 3 years or so, that's been an encouraging thing and also a very responsible gain. The second thing is that we are still experiencing an undersupply in the marketplace. Prices and the average sales price, while that has gained, we've also seen the average days on market continue to go down. Most homes are going to be sold in under 60 days, and not only that, but we're seeing the offer price at least 96%, if not receiving in multiple offer situations over asking price. So that is still happening. In 2010, the average time on market was about 13 months. So you contrast that with just a matter of a few days. The third thing is that we're still seeing equity in homes today versus the early 2000s, when equity was actually being stripped out of houses for second and third mortgages to pay for toys or trips or other things. In fact, most people that have taken out a mortgage have at least half of that mortgage paid off already. And 37% of all individuals that own homes today own those homes outright. So some incredible things being seen in terms of the responsibility of equity within the houses. That's very different than the market that we had experienced just 10 to 15 years ago. So with that said, we're looking at housing being part of the recovery to the coronavirus and COVID-19. And I know that this is a very interesting time for all of us, but if you have further questions, I'd love to address those with you, and just encourage you to stay safe, and I would enjoy talking with you soon. Take care.